things up with Jack Calloway here after he picked up a big win over his former tag partner, Axe Manson, at the last show. He looks to continue on his winning ways here tonight.
Jack Calloway absolutely decimated Axe Manson the last time we joined him.
From Greenpoint, Texas,
I'm happy.
He is the X Factor, Jack Calloway.
Jack Calloway over here asking me if I'm going to smile again like he did the last time he was out. There's nothing to smile about when you destroy someone long after the match has been over. I mean, I know there's bad blood between the two, but I mean, there was nothing more left to do. He was just adding more insult to injury to Axe Manson.
Well, Jack Calloway was out there with something to prove. Everybody thought that Jack Calloway and Axe Manson were equals, that they were on the same level. Jack Calloway went out there at Super Texas Contender Series 9 in a Falls Count Anywhere match and proved that Jack Calloway is the real deal.
As a matter of fact, he's going to have to prove once again he is the real deal, as he's going to take on the fashionista Devin Carter, who has been on a good tear here as of late here in Texas Contender Series.
Devin Carter's been on an absolute roll ever since making more frequent appearances, which started earlier on this year.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at, wouldn't you like to know, hailing from none of your business, the fashionista, Devin Carter.
Devin Carter making their return here to Texas Contender Series. We haven't seen Devin since TCS 52, where he picked up a win over Jackpot J-Rock.
And what a win that was, taking Jackpot J-Rock to the absolute limit. Or perhaps the other way around. But Devin Carter is not an opponent to be messed with, and Jack Calloway is going to have his hands full here tonight.
Absolutely. Devin Carter, an Inspire Pro champion, currently down in the Austin, Texas area, and taking a little bit of offense to not being included in that TX8 tournament we had just a few months back down in Austin, Texas, looking to take out some of that frustration on someone who was in that TX8 tournament. That man right there in the green tights, Jack Calloway.
Well, Trent, you know, a lot of people were upset that they weren't in the TX8 tournament, and that should be used to inspire them to, you know, make a few waves coming up in 2025 into 2026. Hopefully next year they can make it in, but only 8 people could be in the TX8, and God knows we have dozens and dozens of wrestlers here in the great state of Texas that are all champing at the bit to get such an opportunity, and we're going to talk about it a little later on in this match. Danny O'Ryan is going to be cashing his TX8 tournament championship win. Hold on, cover. His TX8 tournament championship win, where he gets a world title shot.
There's another cover. Look at that angle right there. Devin Carter with some very acrobatic pinning attempts on Jack Calloway.
Danny O'Ryan cashing in that championship opportunity coming up at Texas Indie Showcase 5. We're going to be talking about that a little later on in the show.
Yeah, later on this month. As you saw right there, Devin Carter trying to get into the headspace of Jack Calloway. Now with a big super kick right there to the chin on Calloway. As the fashionista now blowing a kiss his way, coming in hot. Big spin kick to the midsection of Calloway.
Whoa.
Oh, and a whip around on a kick at the back. Oh, grabbing that hair of Calloway, slamming the face down. Here's a cover, only getting a 2.
This is a really good hot dog, Trent.
Yeah.
I should have ventured into the contest. We're going to be seeing that a little later on. Jay Pierce's inaugural $500 hot dog eating contest.
I mean, $500 is $500, right? Oh, big knee right there to the head of Carter as Jack Calloway.
Winner might be able to win a Switch too. Or buy one, if they can find it.
There's a sling blade by Calloway, looking to put Carter away. Calloway's fired up right now.
Jack Calloway showing his true colors ever since turning his back on Axe Manson, and ever since then, he's been more of a threat than ever. Cover.
Yeah, after losing that attempt at that prestigious New Texas Pro Heavyweight Championship, we've seen a more aggressive side out of Calloway than we ever have in his career here in New Texas Pro.
Well, I'll tell you, if Jack Calloway gets another opportunity at Carter Black or whomever the new Texas Pro World Champion is, he's going to be more dangerous, more violent, more unpredictable than ever. And we're seeing that right here in this contest.
Yeah, unpredictable for sure, as we could have never predicted what we've seen out of him here in the most recent weeks.
He's just turning up the heat, Trent.
Now just putting the boots to Carter right now. And Carter now just laid out over the side of the apron right there. Calloway, like smelling blood in the water, going right after it, putting more pressure on it, letting go before the referee's count hits 5. Risk being disqualified there.
You know, Trent, you could be a good wrestler. That can only get you so far. You need that fire inside. You need that thing that drives you to get to that next level. And I think Jack Calloway has really found that lately.
Well,
the crowd doesn't agree with me, but they're a bunch of idiots.
Well, this crowd is definitely fired up as well, letting Calloway have it here. And you bring up a good point, Dan, like maybe becoming oh so close to that new Texas Pro Championship, like literally fingertips away, and not coming away with it on a cover here, only 2, and not coming away with the win there is motivated him, Calloway, I should say, even more so to climb up that mountain once again to reach the pinnacle here in professional wrestling in the state of Texas.
Well, once you get that taste, Trent, once you get oh so close, you just want more and more. Like these hot dogs. I want another one already.
You've already eaten it all? Man, I guess you did need to be in the contest.
I've been known to gobble some glizzies in my day.
Okay, I can't even go there. Big chop right there by Calloway. Big shot now, fired up. Carter going right at it. Rapid fire onto Calloway now in the corner.
Oh, this crowd is loving it here. Man, they came out on a holiday weekend, and they're not missing a damn thing. This is great action that we're getting in our opening contest here. Hashtag TCS54. If you want to talk about it, we know most of y'all don't have work tomorrow. Most of you don't have work anyway. You folks watching home at IWTV. Oh, man!
Devin Carter might not even realize tomorrow is here. Might have got knocked out right there on the outside.
Hey, that might be a good moniker for Jack Calloway. Tomorrow is here! Look at that!
Over the top rope splash onto Carter. And Calloway very proud of himself so far, standing atop the front row. That's getting up close and personal with the fans here in Houston Premier Arena. Fans, if you're watching on IWTV, we thank you. That's exactly what you'll see here in a show in Houston Premier Arena. As there's a cover, only 2, so close. You can find yourself up close and personal to the action, maybe even sometimes part of the show, who knows? As we've said before, we've seen anything and everything inside this building.
We've felt everything inside this building.
Well, we're feeling the heat, that's for sure. And so is the action, is just as hot in the ring right now as Calloway trying to wear down Carter. Carter finds their way back up to their feet. Oh, got a shot to the face though, however, sending him into the corner. Big line by Calloway.
Jack Calloway has been doing a fantastic job of just picking apart Devin Carter. We haven't seen anything or anybody take it to Devin Carter quite like Jack Calloway has here tonight so far.
No, not have we seen this from Devin Carter. Carter, as we said, on a roll here lately in Texas Contender Series, but finding themselves in a very precarious position, not only in this matchup, but right now at the moment they're on the top rope. Shoving Calloway down.
Here's a moment of
repositioning themselves is Carter. Big flying code breaker knees to the jaw. Has stunned Calloway. Wobbly feet. Big sling blade by Carter, giving some momentum. Big takedown once more by the fashionista. Throwing that line back. There's a scorpion super kick right around onto the chin of Calloway.
Devin Carter's fired up.
Big hip check. Calloway eating some cheek right there from Carter. Here's a cover, pinning, hooking the leg. Only got a 2 there.
Man,
Carter
just not enough.
No, Carter's stunned as they can't believe. Well, The fans here believe it was 3, but just oh so close there as this match continues on. What an opening contest we have had thus far here at TCS 54, our 3-year celebration.
Up and over goes Carter.
Oh, hooking the arms around. Calloway had it scouted, pushing Carter off the ropes. Now, big blue thunder bomb. Here's a cover. This could be all right now. No, oh my God. Did you see that?
Whoa!
Oh. And one of the closest pin attempts I've ever seen here in this building. Carter kicked out right at the last millisecond. And now Calloway trying to put Carter away here. Duck that line on the back. Oh, there's a knee right there. Creative way now, looking for fatal attraction.
This
is
could be
it right here.
This is it.
Pulling the leg up. Devin Carter has done it. Oh
Whoa! No way.
Just when I said I've seen the closest pin attempt, I see one even closer, if you could even have that.
You can't get much closer to that.
My goodness, fans, what a contest we are seeing here. A lot of great action coming your way. It's going to be hard to top this opening matchup. Missed kick right there. That's Hollow Point. Hollow Point connecting.
This could spell disaster for Devin Carter.
The X Factor. And that time definitively a 3 count for
Here's your winner, Jack Calloway.
My goodness, we said it. Either way, this matchup could have gone either way. We knew both competitors were going to have their hands full, but my goodness, Jack Calloway barely, I say barely escaping with a victory here tonight. But a win's a win no matter which way you mark it up, Dan.
Absolutely. Well, that's that fire inside Jack Calloway that I was talking about. A younger Calloway may have not made it out of that match, but this new version of Jack Calloway that we're seeing here tonight is able to put away Devin Carter to open us up here in Texas Contender Series 54, our 3-year anniversary show.
And speaking of 3 years, somebody who's been hot on the action, Mr. Mundo coming up next is Jack Calloway right there, close and personal. Look, I don't know what you want from me. Like, I can't. Well, Dan will do anything if you pay him right. Don't sit there and lie to the people, Dan. We know you do just about anything.
You won't do anything if you're not paid right?
I gotta get paid enough.